Oh, yeah. Yo, what's up, guys? How's everyone doing? I hope your week is going well. What is today? Tuesday? It sure is. Thank you, Photons, for the 10 months. Yeah. How you doing tonight, Mega and Photons? Thank you for the lurk, Mega. I really appreciate it. So yeah, what you see here is my grandmother's white topaz pendant that we put together. Yeah, it's got an illusion plate put around it that is bright cut to make the stone appear brighter and bigger because it's got a bunch of glitter inside the stone, also known as air bubbles. It is one gassy topaz. So yeah, on the note of topaz, we are working on finishing up that topaz tonight. And by that topaz, I mean this imperial topaz. It's wonderful orange glow of gorgeousness. Yes. And if you take a look, we've already finished up the bottom of the gemstone right there. Right there. And now we're going to start on the top. Yes, sugar inside. Lots of sugar, Sibis. How you doing tonight, Sib? Thanks for joining, man. Alright, let's do it. We're starting out with a very aggressive lap, 260 grit. This is because we have a lot of material we got to take off. Let's go. Yeah! Thank you so much, Anonymous! I really appreciate that, dude. Thank you so much. I hope everyone's week is going well. Mine is going pretty well. Work went by super fast today, and, well, I don't have the weekend off, but I have Sunday off. And this Friday, we're doing some wire wrapping. I hope you're excited for it. Yeah, Photons! But yeah, this Friday, I'm gonna have my buddy over who does professional wire wrapping. We're gonna be giving away the piece as well. I think it'll be an exciting day, evening, stream. That sounds exciting, Sibis. I have tried the hand piece machine. It is 100% different cutting style than this. I prefer this machine. With the hand piece machine, we have to calibrate it by cutting a stone, and it sits on a pedestal, and then you raise and lower the pedestal, and that's how you cut the stone. So like, if you're cutting a facet, you're sitting here with the handpiece and you're like lower and then look and lower it a little more, look lower. So it's really different. I definitely prefer the mast, like the one I'm using right now, just because I feel like I'm not guessing so much. But yeah, me and my coworker learned it, and I actually let him borrow it so he could teach his kids how to fasten and stuff. Because he's like, I actually prefer this machine. I'm like, oh, well, if you'd like to borrow it, you are more than welcome to. So that's what he did. It's really different. Yeah, it's literally a completely different way of faceting. Now, if I had learned on that machine and come to this machine, I feel like I'd be more comfortable on both, because this machine feels almost easier than the other one. Alright, so we gotta get all the water off here so it doesn't rust. Alright, now we're gonna move to our 600. Yeah, yep. Hand piece is more move it a little, cut a little, measure a lot. Yeah. Yep, that's what I experienced. That's where I'm like, I feel like the masked machine, like what I'm using, is a lot quicker when it comes to, I guess, producing a stone. Yeah, I feel like you can be just as accurate on the handpiece machine, and actually, one thing I did like about it is it's easier to look at. You can pick it up and look at it significantly easier than you can on this. What up, Gumby? Everything is good. How are you? I hope you're doing well. Alright, so we lowered to a different grit. We're down to a 600 from 260. That's just to get out all these scratches here. We're a little too moist. Oh no, Gumby! Well, hopefully we can turn that poop into a solid smile. What up, Scott? How are you doing, man? Thanks for joining. Oh, yeah. Whoa, Ark, thank you so much. Yeah, thank you so much, man. I really appreciate that. Thank you for the 2-month recommitment. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Oh man. Oh, so you know what we found out today? Sandy decided to look up, because you know we have two retired racing greyhounds, and they take really good records of greyhounds and their lineage and all that stuff. So Sandy was looking up our greyhound's lineage, and it turns out Tank, our black greyhound, he raced in like 126 races in 4 years. That's a lot of races. They ran him ragged, man. And he won 16 of them, and he came in second place in like 60 of them. So he did really well. He was born in a litter of four dogs, and he won the second most times out of the 4. And also, our other greyhound, Penny, the brindle one, she did not end up racing. I think it's because she was afraid of being chased. She loves chasing, and she's very fast, but she hates being in the lead. So they retired her before she even had a chance. She was one of the smart ones. But then we could trace their bloodline, like all the way back, their bloodline both converges to one. Pics of dogs not loading. I think my dogs are actually on my Instagram. But we could trace their bloodline all the way back to one male dog who doesn't have a picture because cameras weren't invented in 1820. Our Greyhound's bloodline dates all the way back to 1820. There's a painting of the dog, though. And I told my friend that. My friend's like, so, is there like super... Yeah! What up, Calamity Cat? The Queen of England traced far back, and now that means you need... Yes, Photons. Yo, what up, Raiders? What up, Black Apple? And 29. How are you guys doing? What were you streaming tonight, Calamity? We're working on an Imperial Topaz tonight, guys. For those of you just joining, I'm Ryan. I fast gemstones. I take the raw material, such as this, and I turn it into something beautiful like this. Yes, I'm also a goldsmith. I do jewelry and I cut gemstones. Yeah, what up, Pooch? How you doing tonight? Thank you so much for the follow, Kaig. Hold on, Kaigid, Animal. I'm gonna call you Animal. What up, Animal? Yeah, guys. So if you take a look, yeah, thank you so much for the follow, Poochie. So if you take a look right here, this is what we're fastening right here. Oh, thank you so much, Black. I did not own a rock tumbler as a kid. This is my first machine that does any kind of lapidary work, actually, Tim. Yeah, thank you so much, Zarsu. Welcome to the rough crowd, guys. Yeah, thank you so much, Anonymous Cheerer. Thank you so much, man. Cage is fine. Thank you, Cage. Love the stone you got from me, Tink. Yeah, good. I'm so glad. I'm so glad. It's going great, Calamity. How was your stream? Looks like it went well. So yeah, guys, tonight we're working on an Imperial Topaz. What that means is it is an orange topaz. This one has a lot of inclusions in it. So it's got a lot of, when it was forming, it grew around stuff, fractured a little bit. Let me show you. Just wipe your eyeball off here. Check it out. Look at that color. Isn't that gorgeous? Oh, sorry for the hair. I forgot to shave my gemstone before I put it on camera. My bad. But yeah, it's got a lot of stuff in it, but man, does it look good. Awesome. What were you doing tonight, Calamity? By the way, can we get a shout out for Calamity Cat? That'd be amazing. If we haven't already. What up, Cloud? Thanks for joining. Also, guys, if you have any questions at all about what I'm doing or anything like that, please feel free to ask. I love talking about what I do. Have I ever seen a stone that has water captured in it? Actually, yes. And if you take a look at this stone, wait for the here. Actually, let me put a better example. So I have another topaz that I faceted that's white, and it has, I like to call these my glitter topazes, because if you look in it, it's got a bunch of glitter in the stone. Now that could either be gas, or it could be liquid, or it could be another mineral. Let me show you another one I got. Alright, so this other one is also a white topaz. So if you take a look at this one, you will also see, you'll see a lot of inclusions in it. That pendant is actually for my grandmother. So can you see all the glittery bubbles in there? Sorry, my camera is in manual focus. It's a manual focus camera. But yeah, guys, I do a lot of stuff. I make jewelry. I facet gemstones. I design gemstones. Check it. Check it out right here. So like I said, tonight we are working on an Imperial topaz. Here's a pendant that I made. I faceted that green tourmaline that's in there. Yo, what up, Mega Double G?
Oh,
yeah, thank you so much, Felice, for the 10-month recommitment. Oh yeah, thanks, dude. So yeah, guys, that's what I do. And again, if you have any questions, please feel free to ask. I love talking about what I do. If you want to see something, feel free. We get distracted all the time here. No, I've not done diamond. I probably will never do diamond. Diamond requires a different equipment. It also would take me forever to fasten it because it's so hard. But yeah, before you guys rated, I was just talking about how we traced my greyhounds back to their bloodline back to one greyhound back in 1820. So our greyhound's bloodline is 200 years old. It's insane. And they're related only through that one dog. And it's crazy that number one, that they kept records for that long. So I was telling my buddy, I was like, isn't that insane? It's really cool that they have these records. And it shows like all the races they participated in and what they won and all that stuff and how they won. And then my friend's like, so is this like one dog? Is this one greyhound like the Genghis Khan of greyhounds? I'm like, you know what? It was Adam Hound. And I'm like, you know what? That's a good question. Because, like, if it goes all the way back to 1820, and there's even a painting of the dog, actually of two dogs, all the way back to there. Yeah, thank you so much, Beating Dream. How you doing tonight? Welcome to the rough crowd. Oh, sorry, Mega Double G. We are cutting the top of the gemstone, also known as the crown. Yes, we must go on a quest with them. Brilliant. Yep. Oh, I would love to clone my dogs. But I mean, wouldn't everyone like to clone their pets? I'd like more of my... Well, okay, except for maybe one of my cats. No, I'd take all my pets. I love them so much. By the way, guys... Friday, we're doing some wire wrapping. I'm having a professional wire wrapper join me on stream. We're going to be doing some wire wrapping, and we're going to be giving it away. We're going to be wire wrapping some aquamarines. Whoa! What up, Beating Dream? Dude, thank you so much for the raid. I really appreciate it. What were you working on tonight, Beating? And Raiders, how's everyone doing? Yep, same time as today. How much do you have invested in your wheel and other gear for cutting and polishing? You know, someone just asked me this the other day, and I thought about it, especially because I have two machines. I got another machine over here. Total, over the course of the last, 13 years that I've been faceting, I had probably invested near $20,000 in everything. That includes the rough gemstones too. I mean, I'm a little obsessed. I am a little obsessed with gemstones and jewelry. How you doing tonight, Beating? Thanks for joining, man. And thanks for the raid. Really appreciate it. What were you working on tonight? How was your stream? Can we get a shout out for Beating Dream? So to get started, how much does someone need to show up with? So when I started, I bought my machine used, brand new. The machine is about $4,000. Used, I found the lowest one I have found used is $1,200. Each of these cutting laps, if you buy it new, is about anywhere between 120 and 200 bucks. And then you got the polish. So if you buy a used machine, you find a good deal, or even an average deal, you're looking at about $4,000, maybe $3,000 to get started. Probably more like $3,000. You were soldering a ring with a 4mm cut stone. Yeah. What kind of metal? So you do metal work, Beating? That's awesome, dude. I'm also a goldsmith. And the thing is, too, is you don't want to, if you're going to get into this, even as a hobby, you don't want to go cheap. You want to get a good quality machine. I started out cutting glass just so that I could, I learned how to position the glass. So, like, I'd buy a big chunk of glass and I'd just break it up. And then I'd take the chunks and I'd be like, okay, imagine this is a rough stone, like, for example, like this. Right? This is a topaz right here. I know, today's all about topaz. So I take a piece of glass like this. I'd be like, okay, what's the best shape I can get out of this? How many stones can I get out of this? Glass often has little bubbles in it, so those act as inclusions. How can I avoid these bubbles or make them work to my benefit? All that kind of stuff. So yeah. That is the cheap stuff to start out with. Or you can use quartz too. Sterling silver, you do beating, fabrication, wire work, and other random things. Dude, you want to see the thing I fabricated in silver? Because I cut a stone that was way too big for any setting that I could find. Check it out. Okay, not that. That's rose gold. But let me show you. Okay, so this piece, I faceted this giant. Again, it's a topaz. What you see on screen is actually a tourmaline. Dude, thank you so much. A Soyval? I'm going to call you Val. Unless you tell me to call you something else. Thank you so much for the follow, HK Adams. How you doing tonight, Adam? And Val, welcome to the Rough Crowd. All right, let me show you this thing. So this is a fabrication out of silver, and I faceted a white topaz. This is actually a design I made based off, or rather, the stone is a design I made based off of what do you call it? The Infinity Wars, the Marvel universe. That's supposed to be the Time Stone. You know that like Doctor Strange wears. Yeah, my grandma, so this is for my grandma. She loves like giant stones and big settings, and so, yeah. The stone, because of all the inclusions, the stone looks a little milky. So the bright cut around the edges there, that illusion setting, really brings out some more shine. You know what I mean? Know what I'm saying? So if you take a look here, down here, we've already faceted the bottom of the stone. Now we're moving on to the top. Yeah, some bling. So I've never done beading, but I've always been really intrigued and impressed with beading. Being able to just like figure out a pattern and like what goes good together, and making like just jewelry out of beads. I've always wanted to, but then I'm like, I will have the time or patience or want to set aside the time to get as good as other people are. Same thing with wire wrapping. Like I said, Friday we're doing a wire wrapping stream, and we're giving away a wire wrap. My buddy, okay, we're getting distracted again. Sorry, guys. What up, El Chow? Thanks for joining. My buddy is a professional wire wrapper, and he's gonna be here at my house on stream, showing us how to do it, and then we're gonna give it away. Let me show you a piece that he's done. So he does this kind of wire wrapping here. Isn't that crazy? Like, I don't know how he does it, so I'm hopefully gonna learn a little. I mean, look at these stones. These like little blue stones are all channel set, essentially. You know, isn't that crazy? I think that's so cool. So yeah, we're gonna be doing that on Friday here in the stream. Doesn't have to be difficult. Simple beaded necklaces are fantastic for showcasing fabricated pieces. Yeah! I'm gonna check out some of your stuff. Oh, speaking of stuff, beading, I'd love to see some of your stuff if you care to share it in our Discord. And I'm sure everyone else would love to see it as well. So we're gonna have to leave the girdle on the stone. Now, okay, the girdle of a stone is, let me show you on here. You see this thin line in between the bottom and the top of the stone here? This line here is the midsection, also known as the girdle, just like on a person. We are gonna leave the girdle a little thicker. Like, we're gonna probably leave it like 4 C's thick. On this stone, because the stone has so many fractures in it. If we make it too thin, if it ever gets set in something, then it could break. It has a higher chance of breaking. The girdle gives it some stability. Now, if you go too thick when you're cutting a stone on the girdle, then you also have a high chance of breaking the stone, because then you gotta cut the prongs all really deep, and when you pull the prong over, you have a chance of the bottom of the stone hitting the metal and chipping, so it's a mess. I've done it. Not fun. I've accidentally made someone, like, this sweet old lady, I was setting an emerald that she had, and it chipped when I was setting it. And I felt so bad. She was crying. Oh, man. That's the worst part of being a goldsmith, is just even something that's out of your control and it just breaks, and then it's just like, oh no. So I ended up actually I got her a new emerald, and I turned her old emerald into a pendant so she could still have it and wear it. It wasn't ruined. I mean, it was chipped, but I was able to put it in a setting so she could still wear it and not be in danger of hurting it more. So in the end, it was all smiles. But yeah, it's not a fun feeling. So these first facets also are what take the most material off. So they tend to take a lot longer than the other facets, just because there's such a big surface area on the stone. You see? You guys are so blurry because there's water getting in your eyeballs. Yeah, she will. And like I said, she was smiling at the end of it and happy that we could save her emerald and make something that she'll still be able to wear and pass on. Shipping emeralds and rubies are not cheap. No, they are not. Alright, how's that for a thick girdle? I think it's actually pretty good like that. Man, this week's flying by for me. Anyone else? Oh, never mind. I thought it was Wednesday. Oh no, I thought it was Wednesday. Damn it. Never mind. This week is not flying by. Just open. You uploaded tonight's project and several past projects to Discord. Yeah, I look forward to seeing it. I will take a look. All right, I'll take a look now. All right, let's see what this looks like. Whoa, dude! Yeah, man. Oh, I like that. I like that hanging one with the stone on the bottom. Oh, I dig that. Oh, that's badass, man. Really good work. Well, El Chow, I'm in Minnesota, where it's negative 20 degrees. Yeah, man, those are really good. Well done. Do you work with anything other than silver? And if not, is it just because of cost or... Yes. All right, we're gonna cut this. We're cutting this side down to the same depth as the other one. Look at that. Oh, isn't that beautiful? Gorgeous. Gorgeous. Yeah. Man, I hate working with silver. Not gonna lie, I do not enjoy it just because the way silver reacts with heat is just annoying. Yeah, thank you so much, Adomarus. Adamarus? I'm gonna call you Adomarus. Adomarus 78. Welcome to the rough crowd. How you doing tonight, Adomarus? Well, you see, Valise, I put towels down in front of my door to keep the draft out. And I bought a couple space heaters to help my furnace out. And we put plastic over the windows. It's Wednesday here too, so you weren't completely wrong. I wish it was Wednesday here. Silver is picky for sure. If I had no budget limitations, 14K all the way. Yep. 14K all the way. I actually really enjoy working with 14K white gold. Just because white gold works with heat and solder and fusing so much easier than yellow. Just for me, I don't know why. A lot of people say the opposite. Rose gold I hate working with. But man, silver. Woo. Adamaris. Adamaris. Alright, Adamaris. No, this is a topaz. This is an imperial topaz we're working on tonight. I do have another citrine I'm working on, actually. That is... It's actually over here on my other machine. Let me grab it. However, this citrine is a very, very, like, washed out gold. Yeah, here it is. But yeah, guys, if you're just joining, first of all, thank you so much for giving me your time and your support. Tonight, we are faceting an Imperial Topaz. If you'd like to know a little more about Topaz, you can type !gem. Oh, thanks! Hold on, I gotta look back. Thank you! Adamaris. What I do here is I take raw minerals and I turn them into beautiful finished pieces that go into jewelry. My wife is watching through Stargate Atlantis for the third time, I think. Third or fourth time, somewhere in there. I don't know how people can rewatch TV shows and movies like on a regular basis. Like, I can rewatch a movie like maybe like 3 years after I've seen it. TV shows, I have a hard time going back through watching TV shows, even if I loved the TV show. And I asked her, I'm like, so why do you enjoy rewatching everything? She's like, because then I know what happens. And I'm like, but what do you mean? She's like, well, all the scenes that are really stress-inducing and make me nervous, I know what's going to happen, so it doesn't do that, and I can enjoy the show a lot more. And I'm like, that's an interesting quirk that I've never experienced. Does anyone else have that? But me, I'm like, nope, I've seen that. Nope, I've seen that. Even if I don't remember what happened, I'm like, I've already seen it. Because once I start watching it, like halfway through, I'll be like, okay, I remember now. And then it's no longer enjoyable for me. Yo, what up, Madam Rainbow Pants? It's been a while. How are you doing? I do have a new setup. What do you think? You like to catch things a second time around, but I don't like watching things that are too simple a second time. Okay. You rewatch the same shows all the time? Why is that, Adamaris? Yes, I got it right. Yes! You think it's interesting to rewatch something to understand how the creators crafted the story and foreshadowed everything, and you like to deconstruct things, though. Okay. Yeah! New logo, new everything. What do you think? What do you think? You like it? You dig it? Look at this. Instead of I now have a rendering view, too, that I can move around. Oh, yeah. I have one movie that I can watch over and over and over, and 2 movies I can watch over and over and over. That would be Evita, because I love the musical Evita. Oh, thanks, madam. I really appreciate that, dude. Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? I can't for the life of me get them to be center, except for Adamaris. Adamaris is centered perfectly, but everyone else is off center, even when I center the box. So Evita, I love Evita, but I also love musicals. And then Princess Mononoke. Oh, I can watch that over and over and over. Actually, when I was younger, I'd watch Princess Mononoke because it's almost exactly 2 hours long. When I was really excited to go do something, but I didn't have anything to do in between. So I'd be like, alright, I'll just watch Princess Mononoke because that'll be 2 hours and then it's time to go. Elf, Harry Potter, Lord of the Rings, and you guess right now, Stranger Things. Okay. I never got into Stranger Things. I tried to get into Stranger Things, and I think I watched like 2 episodes, and I'm like, no, it's not pulling me in. I've been watching WandaVision though. I'm digging that one. Yo, what up, Angel Hawkins? Thanks for joining. How are you doing tonight? Ooh, I love Castle in the Sky. Princess Mononoke, Castle in the Sky, Secret Life of Arrietty, and Nausicaa. Those are like my favorite ones, Studio Ghibli wide. Yeah, WandaVision's really good. I'm enjoying it quite a bit. I loved The Hobbit, Valise. Whatever. And I am glad they made it into 3 movies. I said it. Yep, I said it. Yeah. Oh, Howl's Moving Castle 2. That's up there. That's up there. I like all the little bits in like I love the sets, you know? Like when they're in a house. That's why I think I like Arrietty so much. Secret Life of Arrietty, because you see all these little pieces in the background that are like never do anything in the movie, but it's really clever and fun to look at. You know what I mean? Yeah, oh, check it out. Check it out right here. Kiki's Delivery Service. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Look at this one over here. Oh, yeah. Those are all the Studio Ghiblis in one. And over there's like a watercolor of Haku and oh my god, what's her name? The little girl. Why can't it's been so long actually since I've seen the Studio Ghibli. Chihiro, yes. The mining town in the valley of Castle in the Sky is amazing. Yes. I am a man of culture. So here in Minnesota, we have a what do you call it? A convention called Anime Detour, and that's where I got all these posters. These are all fan art that they were selling there, and I absolutely loved it. No, it's like a churro that you get at the bakery, but with an H in it. If they weren't so liberal with the material, I'd be okay with The Hobbit, but they were inventing characters. Oh, I gotcha. Okay. All right. That's fair, Valise. That's fair. Valise, are you sure they were made up? Are you sure? Are you sure she was made up? Maybe you missed a line when you read The Hobbit. Not saying, just saying. Maybe it showed up somewhere in the history that you don't ever say that to Valise. Valise is literally a hobbit. Valise is the hobbit that works in the library at the Citadel. Oh wait, the Citadel is Game of Thrones. At the wherever the library in Lord of the Rings is. I know, Valise. I'm giving you the hard time. You consider movie adaptations to be fanfics of the books, and from that perspective, I liked The Hobbit. I agree. And honestly, I wish that when they made movies about books and other things, like, because the world is so cool, right? I want them to go a different direction of like, what would have happened if like Frodo died? I want to see that story, you know, or something like that. There we go. Thank you, Valise. There we go. Valise works in the library of Minas Tirith. Man, this part of the stone does not want to cut. So, when you're faceting a stone, back to the important stuff here, guys. When you're faceting a stone, different parts of the stone will cut at different speeds. So like this side cut very quickly, but this bottom side that we're cutting now is going rather slow because the way the crystal structure forms, it's like you're going against the grain or with the grain when you're cutting. And this side is faceting really slow. You'll just be grumpy Morgoth up in... Yes, there you go, Valise. There are also some movie adaptations that are also just tragic all around. Yes. I would agree. Or Aragon? E-Ragon? Right? Right? I was hoping that would be a bit better, but no, it wasn't. Who puts feathers on a dragon? I'm sorry, that just destroyed it for me. The feathers. The feathers. I'm not saying a dragon can't have feathers, but if you're gonna make a dragon with feathers, it's like, I don't know, it's gotta go with it. Like, the whole body was scaly except for the wings. They were like bird wings. And I'm like, you just literally just took like the CGI you just took, like, oh, let's just take an eagle and slap it on this dragon.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, what up, Alice? Thank you so much for, oh my god, a tier 2 sub. Thank you so much for the tier 2 sub. 7 months. Yeah. How you doing tonight, Alice? Thank you so much, man. I really appreciate that. Yeah! Thank you so much, Anonymous Tipper! I appreciate that, dude. Thank you. Yeah, Alice, we're just talking about movies. And what I like and dislike about them. The cut is golden steps. We are cutting the crown or the top of the gemstone of this Imperial Topaz tonight. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous orange. Guys, if you ever... Okay, when you say gorgeous, think about the word. Like, think about it when you're saying it. I keep wanting to say gorgeous. I don't know why. That's just how it wants to come out of my mouth. And I'm not liking that. It is a very pretty color. I wish it were a little more in focus. I wonder if I can fix that here real quick. Let's try it. Let's try it. Properties, configure. I think it's as good as it gets. Also, pardon my fingers. Like I said, I'm a goldsmith, so I work with my hands all day, and they literally are always look like that no matter what I do. Unless I don't work for like 3 days in a row. Ooh, Alice, what are you snacking on? Valise, what are you going to eat for dinner? El Chow, what are you going to dream about tonight? And what's up, Jezebel? Thanks for joining. How are you doing tonight? Always a pleasure. Whenever I hear this song, ooh, homemade barbecue brisket, delicious. Gonna try and dream about your lovely cleavage and girdles. Ooh, El Chow. Ooh, El Chow. Ooh. Man, if I was wearing a shirt under here, I'd totally take this off right now. But you know, Twitch doesn't allow nipples on stream. So, have a great night, El Chow. Thank you for your support, man. You know, Ryan, you still owe us a drag stream. Do I? Okay. Okay, so when we do our charity for the Trevor Project, if we raise our total goal, I will do, instead of a 24-hour stream, I will do a drag stream. I'll do a whole stream in drag. I'm doing great tonight, Jezebel. How are you doing? By the way, guys, if you're looking for something nice for yourself for Valentine's Day, or a friend, whether it be male or female, Jezebel makes amazing shorts. They're so comfortable, I even wear my wife's shorts. And it's not because I ordered the wrong size. Jezebel, go ahead and toss up your Etsy store. I believe Jezebel is having a sale all week. Isn't that right, Jezebel? Correct me if I'm wrong. There you go. They're all handcrafted by the lovely and talented Jezebel. All right, that's looking good. Sweet. All right, now we get to go to our next facet finally. Check it. Boom. Exciting, right? So we get to go to 20 degrees. You're having a sale on some of your fleece shorts, yes, because you're making room for some new prints. Yeah, man! All my stuff is also on sale all week. I believe 10% off everything. Man, it's cold down here. My feet are frozen. Let me move this heater closer to me. Ah, way better. You also have for you Star Wars fans out there, Valentine's Day, Grogas. What are Grogas? Oh, Baby Yoda! I also have a Yoda design that looks like Buttercup from the Powerpuff Girls also. Actually, I haven't faceted that. I should probably cut that and see what it looks like, shouldn't I? I mean, I haven't seen The Mandalorian. All I know is that Baby Yoda exists. Shame. Pull out your bell. Shame. That was the worst like, scene in Game of Thrones ever. It could have been like half that time and we would have gotten the gist of it. You know what I'm saying? Pod race. I remember those. I even have the Lego set from when that Star Wars came out, and they came out with the Lego set with the pod racers. It was great. Oh man, well, Jezebel, what are we gonna cut if you do? Do you have something in mind? What's your favorite shape? Pear, right? Am I right? Pretty sure it was pear. Dang it! Was it triangle? Cushion. Princess cut. Round. Rectangle. Emerald. Freeform. Anything Ryan cuts. Did I guess it? Emerald or Asher? Dang it, I'm sorry, Jezebel. I fail. I fail as your favorite streamer. That's me assuming I'm your favorite streamer, of course, you know. You want me to cut an actual shaped star. So you want me to cut a gemstone that is an actual star. That would be faceting the gemstone and then carving it. Or cutting out pieces of it so it is a star. Oh, a 5-point gem. Oh, I can do that. What kind of material? What kind of stone we thinking about? You got rough that is formed as a star. Hey yo, hey yo, skippity doo doo wow. Purple tourmaline. Ah. All right. I can tell your name is Purple. Oh, I'm ready. I'm ready for you. Ready for you, Jezebel. Come at me. There it is. When's our custom design stream? That's I don't even remember. It's I don't think it's next week, it's the week after. I think it's the Tuesday before we do Jezebel. It's the Tuesday before we do Jackbox this month. Which, by the way, guys, Jackbox is last Friday of this month, which is the 27th. Yeah! Alright, it's coming along. I'm liking this. Oh man, this topaz is coming along. This is what I'm talking about. The start of this song always makes me think of Christmas. Yeah, what up, Death Side Chick? How you doing tonight, man? Thanks for joining. Aw, thanks, Jezebel. I knew there was a reason I was wearing your favorite color tonight. Yeah, thank you so much, Anonymous Cheerer. I really appreciate that, dude. Thank you so much. Good, I'm glad you liked it. Yo, what up, Fang Rock? You don't often get to check in here, but you love it every time you do. Oh, thank you so much. I really appreciate that, Fang. How are you doing today, man? Thanks for joining. And thanks for making the time to come and hang out. Did they really, Jezebel? Yes! You're tired? What have you been up to lately, dude? Yeah, what up, bats and cats? How you doing? Welcome to the rough crowd. I hope you're doing well. I mean, honestly, it's the reviews that say something and even, like, make you laugh a little bit when you're like, okay, that's a real person. They're not just like, it's exactly what it showed and said it was. Thanks. You know, it's like, give me a little more. Like, tell me about it. Like, is it soft? Is it as hard as it says it is? Is it, you know? So yes, I totally am all about making goofy reviews. Yeah, exactly, right, Jezebel? I don't even remember what I said. Did I say something like, they're so soft and comfortable, I stole them from my wife? Or something like that? I think that's what I said. I mean, if it weren't -20 where I live, I would totally be wearing them right now. School's been beating you up. What up, Cosmo? It's been forever. How you doing, dude? Thanks for joining. Yeah? What's hard about school these days? Are you in online classes or are you actually going in? Ha ha! Photons, that's great. "17 days to go." Until what, Cosmo? They screwed over people in the arts, so you had to go in or lose your art class. Oh, that sucks, man. Well, is the semester almost over? Yeah, Cosmo. How old are you gonna be? Don't worry, you can tell me. You're gonna be like what? You're gonna be 21. You're gonna be 18. Not until May. What is it right now? January, February, March, April, May. Oh my God, that's so far away. 17. Yeah, Cosmo. You excited? You doing anything exciting? Are you gonna party? My best friend, actually, my best friend's birthday is on the 28th of this month. And he's doing a virtual birthday party. And what he's doing is everyone needs to come up with a PowerPoint. We have to make a 3-minute PowerPoint on something that we find interesting that our friends don't know we enjoy. And then we have to do a 3-minute presentation of the PowerPoint. Oh, no way, Cloud! So, I don't think I'll have the time to put together a PowerPoint. So, I'm just going to grab a random PowerPoint off the internet. I'm just going to present that. Yeah, Jezebel! 28 August. You're catching up to me. And then I'll just wing it, you know? I'll just grab one and I'll be like, what is this? And like, the art of the leaf. And then I'll be like, that sounds good. Then I'll get on there and then I'll just pull up the PowerPoint and just like, you know, PowerPoints, you read off of it. And then I'll just give some like some other information on it. Like, leaves are very veiny creatures. Are very vain creatures. Oh, they love money. That is why they take on the color green. You know, I'll wing it. My birthday's in September. So I've got a ways to go, but hey, we're gonna have a birthday party. I hope you guys are ready. Better start buying your drinks now. Show up in a suit and tie with a laser pointer. Yes! Brilliant. I love it. And I'll have to get a projector too. Whatever, Alice. I'm like the oldest person here, you know. I'm nearing that, like, you know, that 50-year-old mark, right? I've already lost all my hair. My life's already a third over. Unless they discover how to make me younger. I'd take that. Or if I find a genie in a bottle. No, Christina Aguilera does not count. Yeah, Cloud, I'm 50 years old. Right? Do I pass? Do I pass for 50? Okay. Okay, I'm 19. No way, I'm 21 because I drink alcohol. Damn it. Failed that one, Ryan. You think I'm 35? It's the double chin, isn't it? It adds like 3 years. What up, Vengeance? How you doing tonight? Thanks for joining. Ryan is an immortal eldritch, being summoned at the dawn of time to destroy existence, but got distracted by shiny rocks, and now he's a jeweler and lapidary. Yes. How do you think I get my head so shiny? Look at that shine! Right there! That's my signature. My signature shine. All I do when I want it to shine a little more is just put it right there on the wheel. It's great. See, look how much more shiny it is. You just thought I kept my head nice and moist? If you think that's believable, you should listen to a story about how we got into this crap. No, I am 32 years old. The ripe old age of an avocado. Yes, I'm one of those avocados that is just starting to lose its firmness and become a little squishy. That's when you know I'm ready to eat. Yeah, there you go, Mega Double G. It's a long time to wait. I mean, you know, you gotta wait for the good stuff. Yes, my head isn't an egg, it's an avocado. Wow, Automod hated those emotes. Is it really a Twitch emote? Oh, that's insane. It's okay, our Automod hates the word dinosaur too. Too many people called me a dinosaur and offended our Automod. Alright guys, we're moving on to the next facets. These two. So, we gotta go to 15 degrees. Oh man. By the way, if anyone has any questions about what I'm doing, or how I'm doing it, please do not hesitate to ask. Whoa! Alice with that 10% commission. Oh! Alright, Alice. Alice, make sure you message me. Or I'll message you. Since you gotta go. I need paper. Got it right here. Alright, I will try and remember to email you too. Yeah, I know what you're doing. Yeah, thank you so much, Anonymous Cheerer. Dude, this Anonymous Cheerer is on fire tonight. Ooh, Anonymous Cheerer, you're catching up to third place. The third place for the cheer. Top cheerer. Have a good night, Alice. Thank you so much. this is cutting pretty quick. Oh yeah, guys. We're finishing this tonight. I'm rather excited. I was a little afraid that the stone was going to fracture and break while we were cutting it, because it's got a lot of inclusions in it, but it's looking like it's doing pretty well. Aw, yeah! So yeah, I don't know if you guys heard, but we have retired racing greyhounds, and we traced their lineage back 200 years. Yes, they reside from a hound that has a painting from 1820. Yeah, Jezebel, me too, dude. I am looking forward to it. But yeah, our dogs are ancient blood in them. They were around back when. What was going on in 1820? Like, I mean, clearly, I mean that's the earliest known record of their lineage. I'm sure they trace all the way back to dinosaur times, but. Of course, Jezebel. Alright, that's actually perfect right there. To the other side. Yeah! Thank you so much, Anonymous Cheerer! I really appreciate all of your support tonight. Man, I'm so disappointed. I thought it was Wednesday. Thank you, Jezebel. It's looking freaking nice. All right. Now we're gonna go to these facets. Here, it's corners. Z corners. And before we do that, we're actually gonna switch. We're gonna switch to our 1200 grit. So we're actually gonna come back and cut these three facets. Pardon me. Yeah, what up, Suki? How are you doing tonight, man? So what I gotta do is I gotta make sure all the water comes off the wheel. It gets nice and dry. Otherwise the wheel could rust. And I gotta go get more water. So please stick around. I'm gonna grab more water. While I'm doing that, why don't you guys take a look at this? Right here, here. I got something better. Alright. This is a Tanzanite. I'll be right back. I'm doing great, Suki. I'm going to grab water. Don't go anywhere. Alright, I'm back. Isn't that a gorgeous color? Yeah, what up, Ronnie? How are you doing? Yeah, tanzanite is a gorgeous bluish purple color. It's really, really good. Alright, let's keep going. Oh, wait, 1200. Thank you. Good, I'm glad you're doing well. Oop. Oh. So now we're gonna drop down to our 1200 grit. What this means is it's like sandpaper, where you go from aggressive to very, very fine and fine and fine and fine. So 1200 grit is just a finer amount of diamond on the actual lap. This is called a lap, the part that spins, and that's what cuts the stone and polishes it. Thanks for the lurk, 9. All right, so we got to go back to 30 degrees. Oh, also, guys, remember that pink sapphire? Well, it didn't really turn out pink. But remember that pink sapphire we were working on? Yeah! Thank you so much, Anonymous Cheerer! I really appreciate all the support, dude. Or dudes. However many of you there are. Let me show you. I actually got some pink that we're going to probably be cutting next time we cut. Let me show you. Look, it's actually pink on camera. So we're going to be faceting that. I know, isn't it beautiful? This stone, Mega Double G, is an Imperial Topaz. I know, it's a really nice pink. Whoa! Thank you so much for the follow, Mr. Meow. How you doing tonight, Mr. Meow? Welcome to the rough crowd. Tonight we're faceting an Imperial Topaz into what is called the Golden Steps. So it's a step cut that basically what a step cut is. Good, I'm glad you're doing well. What a step cut is basically like lines that look like stairs. So if you look here, you can see how we got 1 step, 2 step, 3 step. So it steps up gradually to the top. Dude, blue diamonds are gorgeous. I'm not a big diamond guy, but oh, blue diamonds are so pretty. The only thing is a lot of blue diamonds that you see in stores are treated to make them blue. And what that means is that they are what's called irradiated, where they apply some radiation to it to make them blue. It is a relatively stable treatment. Yep, I'm making that right now. So we've already cut the bottom of the stone down here, all of that down there, and now we're cutting the top right here. All 3 of these steps, and then we'll go to the corners and cut the corner steps right here. And that's what we're doing right here on this stone. However, one thing that can happen with blue diamonds, if you put heat to them, is they can turn green. And the green diamonds are really, really cool. Oh, thank you, Mr. Meow. Yeah, so what I do, Mr. Meow, is I take the raw mineral like this stone here, this is a topaz, and I turn it into finished pieces like this tanzanite right there. So yeah, any questions you may have, feel free to ask. I will do my best to explain and demonstrate them. To explain and demonstrate your question, oh my god, the answer to your question. Are you a big gemstone collector, Mr. Meow? You just love gemstones? Jewelry? Because if you don't, oh, we're going to pull you down this rabbit hole. Actually, I've had that a lot where a lot of people have come and hung out here. Rocks in general. There you go, dude. You want to see some cool stuff. Oh, man. Hold on. So this is a real rock. This is called golden lace agate. And I swear to God, this did not come off my grandparents' chair. This did not come off their old chair, okay? Look at this. Is that not a cool looking rock? Just for you, Mr. Meow. Here, let me get some water on there. Yeah, look at that color. Beautiful, isn't it? It looks like one of those old armchairs from like that your great grandparents had, or that you see in like Downton Abbey or in The Crown. I faceted that actually. You can see where I cut it, and it turned out really nice. The only problem is that it's really porous. That was the only downside to that stone. Yeah, dude. What else have I faceted? Some petrified wood. A little piece fractured off. There's not much I can do about that. You guys want to see it? A Fairburn agate. I don't know what that is. What is that? Check it. All right, so here's our stone. Right? See it right there in the corner? You see how it's not perfectly straight? How like right here it goes straight, and then breaks off right there, that little bit. But we were kind of expecting it to fracture because there's so much stuff inside of it. There's a lot of fractures that reach the surface. It's looking good though. I know, isn't that a beautiful orange? It's so pretty. Alright, next. We go to 20 degrees. An agate found in South Dakota. It's the state gemstone. Oh. No, Suki, this is topaz. This is imperial topaz. I'm in Minnesota, so that's right next to me. I might have to look that up. Oh, we're actually... I get distracted a lot. Sorry. Especially when we start talking about rocks. Check it. My coworker is actually working on a fire agate right here. Isn't that cool? Actually, here, let me see if I can show it to you up close. Especially like if we can get it kind of wet. So moist. Isn't that awesome looking? Yeah, it's really nice. I like it. How do you tell them apart, like a citrine and a topaz of the same color? Well, the color is slightly different. The best way is to look up their specific gravity. So submerge them in liquid and look at their weight. You're after a piece of bumblebee? I don't think I can facet bumblebees. Well, maybe I could. But I wouldn't want to. They're adorable. So Mr. Meow, what makes Fairburn agate so desirable to you? What's it look like? In your best adjectives, please explain. Yeah, the gold sparkles are what give it the fire. It's really, really pretty. He's cutting it into a Triforce. I'm actually thinking of just finishing it up for him. Because he hasn't had much time to come over. What up, Shinobi? Did I complete the pink gem? I did, but it didn't come out pink. You want to see it? Alright, let me show you. So, we faceted a light pink sapphire for an engagement ring. Let me show you what the rough looks like. See how light that pink is? You can see the pink. It's just very, very light pink. Well, apparently, if you're going to facet this, it has to be giant. Because when you do a small gemstone, it loses all of its color. Okay, it doesn't lose all of its color, but it's so faint that you can't even tell. So this is a pink sapphire that I'm faceting for an engagement ring. And, I mean, it's a really, really pretty stone. But it's not pink. It came out really good. Like, it looks great. But the pink is just so light that it looks like a white stone. So, what I did was I got a little bit pinker sapphire. And I'm going to recut it. So here's the new sapphire. So we're going to facet this into that. Yes, that does look a bit pink. That is the like next step up from that super light pink. Like I said, I think that light pink just has to be a big gemstone. It's got to be big. Yo, what up, Cannon? How you doing tonight? Thanks for joining. At what point is it considered Pat Paracha? When it's like, Pat Paracha is more of an orange, like an orangey pink is what it is. So when you have more orange in it. All right, next we go to 15 degrees. Pardon me. No, never mind. We gotta cut this one a little more. Pat Paracha is what is color of a sapphire. It's more of an orangey kind of color, orangey pink. You took a bath and now you're clean. Was it a bubble bath? Because those are the best. Or the ones with the bath bombs. Oh my god. So Sandy loves glitter, so I got her one of those bath bombs that's just got tons of glitter in it. From what's that one shop called where they like hand make everything and they make it look like food and you just want to eat the soap and stuff? So I got her some bath bombs from there, and one of them was called Sun Drop. And she put it in there, and the tub, I had glitter on my feet for weeks, okay? Yes, at least I had sparkly feet. Sandy loves glitter. Like she does, she puts glitter in everything. Actually, when my grandmother loved glitter the most. So whenever she sent a card to the grandkids in the mail, she started doing it like just tossing a bunch of glitter and confetti in the envelopes, right? And then, you know, the grandkids, me included, we got smart and we'd open it up and then pull the card out and like shake it. So my grandma started getting crafty, okay? She literally started taking the envelope and like putting things, like attaching like a little little cup to the card. So she put the card in there, she'd tape it to either side, fill this with confetti, and then put the card the rest of the way down, and then it would like accordion shut. So we'd open it up, and we'd open it, try to shake it out, nothing would come out, so we'd be like, oh, okay. And then just glitter everywhere. So my grandmother actually passed away 2 years ago. No, she passed away in 2020. She passed away last year. And so all the grandkids, I'm the oldest grandkid, and I got us all together, and I'm like, okay, here's I got us all a pack of glitter, and we went up to her casket, and we glitter bombed her. Before we just threw glitter all over in her casket, and then I told everyone, I said, if she ever gets dug up in like a million years, that person's gonna get glitter bombed. And she will be rolling in her grave. She'll just be like, gotcha. It'll be so good. Yeah, that's how my family is. We want to make sure that we're always smiling. And so that's why we wanted to do that. Oh, thanks, Cannon. Yeah. Oh, and you know what the funniest thing is too? So my my aunt was going through my grandma's things, you know, after she passed, and my grandma had all of these cards. She had all these cards from different occasions that she, I don't know, forgot to send or whatever. And they had all of our names on them and stuff. Like, some of us got 3, some of us got 1. And she glitter bombed all of us, even after she died. Best grandma ever. When you went to your mom's funeral, you asked if we could get a discount since she had her leg amputated and it was less for him to embalm. Yes, Cannon. Yes. Picture of the blue gem? Oh yeah, dude. For sure. Glitter bomb everyone, yes. Yeah, let me toss it up there. I've got lots of stuff, Mr. Meow. Yeah, so this is a tanzanite is what it is. Sorry for the focus. There you go. Mr. Meow, does your wife like blue gemstones? Do I make anything purple? Dude, I do everything. Check it. See this right here? Look at this. This is a raw amethyst that needs to be cut. I can make that into something purple. Let's see, do I have anything purple? I've got this piece. This is more of a lighter purple. This is more of a lighter purple. Yeah, isn't that amethyst gorgeous? You need to get your moonstone ring fixed. The stone fell out and your stream reminded me. Oh good, I'm glad I could help remind you. Let's see what else I got. Man, I actually don't have a lot of purple stones already faceted. I've got this one. This one I did not facet. This next piece I'm going to put up here. But it's really cool. This one's got a really cool band in it. I really like it. We haven't named the band yet. But you know they've got a #1 single coming out. It's the Facetors. That's the band name, the Facetors. Step by Step. Yeah. What do we got? I've got. Oh, you might like this one. Okay, this next one I'm gonna put up here, I faceted this. This is an ametrine, so it's purple and gold. Sorry for the camera. Oh my god. So the middle's purple and the corners are gold on this stone. Yeah. So many gemstones. But yeah, man. I also, Mr. Meow, I do commissions too. So we find a piece of rough that you love, and I can cut it any way you want, into any shape. And what's cool about when you get something custom cut by someone like me is that we can make that design so that it specifically brings out the fire and the sparkle of that material, because different materials reflect light differently. So the stuff you see in stores, a lot of the times they are faceted for just for carat weight and for just to get done quick, because it looks good, but it's not as good as it could look. So I take into account the refractive index of the stone, and we adjust the angles so that the light bounces in and out just right, so you can see it great. So yeah. What up, Tim? How you doing tonight? Thanks for joining, man. What? No. He doesn't really join often. He's busy. He's busy with work.
No, you bored him to death.
Alright, we gotta go 15 degrees now. You're doing? Well, what are you doing, Tim? Why somehow he's doing? He says he's doing. It's kind of like, how's it going? It's going.
Yeah, doesn't answer the question.
Classic.
You're too young.
That's how I drink tea.
Should I bring you the tea I brought?
Hmm?
The tea I made. Do you want some?
No. I'm not even through this pot yet.
Caffeine free.
I'm good. I will have some after. I still have tea.
But it's like an appropriate mug instead of a pot.
No. I like my
Not
teapot.
the teapot?
I'm just skipping the middleman.
Dude, not the teapot.
No, I'll be fine. There we go. All right. All right. What?
Such a pretty subject.
This is a topaz.
Oh. Almost the same color.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of people have been asking if it's a citrine. Nope. It's an,
Yeah, that's it. That's a nice color. Topaz.
it's an imperial topaz.
Where'd you find one for that good color?
This is from one of my moderators. She went to a gem show in Canada before COVID hit.
I'm not familiar. Does Canada have a lot of topaz?
I don't know. Sibis! Sibis is topaz. Does Canada have a lot of topaz? Or anyone else? You had a bad morning, tire blew out on your way to work, then your spare was in a block of ice in your trunk.
Oh no!
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Tim. Hopefully we can take your mind off of it.
Well, hopefully you're a lot better than 9 employees. I have one guy that has yet to work a 40-hour week because of car troubles. 3 days off because the engine blew and apparently the mechanic couldn't fix it, and he wants to not make up the hours for working the weekend, even though he didn't work for 3 days. So, I mean, Uber exists. And I am a harsh, like a really terrible boss bitch, I guess. But I expect my people to be there when they're scheduled.
I was asking if there's any topaz in Canada.
Yeah. That color.
And what up, Acushin? How you doing?
That's a really good color for topaz.
Thanks for joining, man. It's been forever. I hope you're doing well.
Oh,
Whoa! Photon's gifting the sub to Cushion. Yeah, thank you so much, Photons. Dude, I really appreciate that. Good, I'm glad you're doing well. Oh, they won't show on camera. It's like,
Tell them.
I did tell them. I told them 3 times.
Oh, alright.
30-ish mines in Canada have topaz. Sibis, how do you know so much about where everything's mined?
Kind of what it was.
If you say Google.
I was looking at because like the happiest country on earth for population, it's because people isolate. So,
Ah.
I kind of want to go to Finland. I know you won't be happy there, but that would be like my ideal. The dogs do not fare well. They are warm weather dogs. I'd have to give them like snow booties and pants and everything.
Yeah.
Like their butts would be the only thing showing.
Alright guys, now we're moving on to these corner facets here. Oh yeah, let's do it! Alright, we gotta go 30 degrees.
I'm just saying, like our next vacation, we should probably go to Finland.
Okay,
It sounds like a lot of fun.
I'm down. 30 degrees. These corners should cut fairly quick. So we don't want to go too fast. Oh, that's insane, Tim.
What?
Big garnets in Oregon.
Yeah, maybe it's boring.
Someday, just have some other projects you have to get through first, some parts needed for it.
Like, what's the other draw?
I don't know. Oh, sunstone. They have gorgeous sunstone.
Maybe stuff other than gemstones.
Nope. That's all that matters.
No, you have to find something else. Why you would travel there? Spend money on it, you know? There's gotta be something else.
All about the gemstones. What is Mindat? Sibis. Mindad is the site that tracks all mines in the world and what is mined there. That's insane! I'm gonna have to check that out. That's really cool. And they get crushed? Oh. Hey, anyone that's in Quebec, you can get some awesome garnets before they get crushed. Oh, come on, just like a hair more. Demon Toy 2? Oh. Why do they crush it up? I mean, I know why they use garnets. It's used as an abrasive, but... Oh, that's sad. I'm waiting on my my tourmaline. Yeah, go for it, dude. I'm waiting for my I bought. Okay, so I bought my first ever. Oh, this doesn't even show good. There we go. We're cutting these corners. Cutting corners. But I ordered my first ever specimen gemstone to start my collection. However, okay, so here's what I have to do when I order specimens. Okay? They have to be small, and they have to be something that I cannot facet. Because if I look at it and I'm like, I can facet that and it'll look beautiful, then I'll ruin the specimen. So I refuse to buy specimens for that reason. But I ordered my first specimen, and when they're small, they're called thumbnails. So I'm excited. I'm really excited. Yeah, what up, Uncle Bill? How you doing tonight? Thanks for joining. Oh no, a Q shit. Oh. We gotta save the garnets. We gotta save them. So yeah, what I ordered is a very, very deep blue tourmaline cluster. So it grew almost like it looks like an explosion happened of tourmaline crystals, and it's only like this big, and none of them I can't facet any of them. But that is also the first mineral that I've seen where I'm like, I kind of want to buy that. That looks really, really pretty. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to put together something that I can like store my minerals in now. Now that I started my collection of one mineral. Why can't I facet them? They're too small. They're too small. Yeah, what up, Casadia? How are you doing tonight? Welcome to the rough crowd. So let me show you. Let me show you an example. I'll show you an example of some tourmaline that I cannot facet. Alright, hop on over here. Okay. So, if you take a look at this, this is a bunch of tourmaline that I cannot facet because they're too thin They're too small. They're really heavily included, so they won't really look good. Yes, it's very pretty. However, I won't be able to fasten any of that because it's too small. You know, like this is better for wire wrapping or something like that. On the garnet issue, you know, Russian sand artist that sometimes works with garnet sand. She gets most of her materials in bulk from industrial construction supply houses. You'll hazard a guess that garnet is a useful blend. Yes, garnet is used a lot as an abrasive in like sandpaper and a lot of other stuff too. Am I selling them? I mean, I certainly can. If you're interested, shoot me a message. Shoot me a message, Shannon. By the way, how are you doing tonight, Shannon? Because, yeah, I won't be able to do anything with those. Yep, the tourmaline, I totally will. What up, Stella? Oh, here, let me do this. Here we go. At Shannon. Good, I'm glad you're doing well. Yeah, shoot me a message. We can totally chat. Oh, I already asked him. We already picked out stones. He doesn't want those. Tourmaline is absolutely gorgeous. It really is. Tourmaline's actually one of my favorite gemstones. Number one, because it comes in so many colors. And number two, the beauty of it when it's faceted too. It's just so good. It's so good. She often comments that the garnet is much sharper than her soft quartz sands. Yep, garnet is I think what, a hardness of 7.5. That's awesome, Uncle Bill. What to check her out? What's her name again? And I'm gonna write it down so you follow. Maybe we can rate her at some point. Sand Experiment. Sweet. We'll toss her a follow. There we go. We'll give her a shout out. Why not? Why not? Ooh. She's in St. Petersburg, Russia, so stream times are late night for North America audience. Okay. Well, maybe sometime I'll be able to check her out. It'd be a lot of fun if I'm just up late doing nothing. Not working early like I do tomorrow. One day, guys, one day, I won't have to get up for work. That'll be the day I die. Because I actually, I work my dream job. I'm a goldsmith and I'm a gem cutter. Yeah, I think I'll be doing this for the rest of my life, or until my hand falls off. Sibis. Yeah, for those of you just joining tonight, we're faceting a topaz. If you want to know a little more about it, you can type !gem. I put some interesting facts in there. And we're cutting it into a step cut. What a step cut is It basically looks like steps coming from the outside of the stone all the way up to the top. Oh, that's awesome, Uncle Bill. Oh, that's badass. Yeah, thank you so much for following, NB Fine Jay. How you doing tonight, NB Fine? Hey, what up, Badger? Thanks for joining. Yeah! Thanks for the forge, Badger. Oh my god. Thanks for the follow, Badger. Welcome to the rough crowd. Well, thanks, man. Yeah. What I do is I take raw minerals and I turn them into beautiful finished pieces. This is a topaz provided by a commissioner, and so we're fastening this for them. Also, if you have any questions, please feel free to ask. If you take a look down here at the rendering, we are currently cutting these edges. Yeah, what up, Kirstoff? It is huge. Yes, I'm making a kyber crystal. But yeah, what I do is I take the raw minerals like that, and I turn them into refined pieces like this is turning into. Yeah, the stone is, like, if you look at it compared to my finger, it's big, man. It's huge. Send you the design? Which design? The Golden Steps one? Yeah, I could do that, man. Probably send me a message on Discord and I can send it to you. There seems to be a lot of cracking or... Yep. Nope, you are correct. And I mentioned that to the commissioner. And so we're cutting it at their own risk. When I deal with the stone that is like this, that's got a lot of inclusions in it that break the surface, I like to choose a design that has very large, broad facets. So let me show you. So yes, there's a lot inside this stone. However, it's really actually quite beautiful. Sorry, my camera does not like the shine. But yeah, I like to use designs that have very large facets, because when you start doing them with small facets, that they tend to isolate the cracks, and then those parts of the stone break off. So with large broad facets, you keep a lot more of the material in one piece, if that makes sense. All right, we're moving on to these facets now. Oh yeah. And we gotta go to 30 degrees, which we are at. You have some 1/4-inch garnets that you found. So that is interesting. Yeah, man. I faceted garnets that have a lot of inclusions and garnets that don't have any inclusions. And they are gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. What kind of garnets? What color? Thank you, Tim. You do lots of test cuts with included garnets. I like the really dark garnets that are really included because it's well, that looks nice. That looks nice. It looks almost like a galaxy after you facet it. It looks really, really nice. Looks like you're looking up at the night sky. Good evening, Windstar. How are you doing tonight, dude? Thanks for joining. Red, you got them in the Ruby Valley in Montana. Awesome, dude. Are they heavily included? Does light pass through them? So the red ones are alamantine garnets. Yeah, topaz. We're finishing it up. Correct me if I'm wrong, please. Yeah, we're cutting an imperial topaz tonight, and it is coming along nice. All right, you could probably facet that up, make it look nice. I know a guy. It's hard. Okay, so with those darker garnets, like the dark red ones, it's really hard to find a cut that brings out the brilliance of the stone. Just because of the dark side of the garnet, like I guess property, the property of that dark color. Light just does not like to pass through it in a faceted design. I've made I think a couple designs that I really liked in garnet. Are they really long pieces or what? Actually, I faceted a garnet. Oh, you know what? That cut would look great with a stone that's got a lot of inclusions like this one. I also designed gemstone cuts. Totally round. Oh, there you go. Okay, I've got a cut for you. All right, now I gotta show you. We're gonna get slightly distracted here, guys. All right, come on over here. So, like I said, I designed gemstones as well. So I made one specifically for garnet. So you have pyrup, my bad, pyrup garnet. So that we've actually had this faceted in a garnet. It looks really, really nice. See how it brings out that red? But another one, like if you've got one that is really included, one design that I think would look really good is this one right here. Let me lighten up that background color a little bit. There we go. See, this one would look really good because it's not all about the sparkles. It's about the shape of it. You see how the stone's like twisted? Here, this will show it a little better right here. Isn't that cool? But yeah, with the darker colors, this really shows off those dark colors really well. Yeah! All right, let's get back to cutting. So did you mine those yourself, Badger? By the way, guys, if you're just joining, we are working on the Imperial Topaz tonight. What time is it? Okay, we got some time. And it's coming along really nice. We're actually almost done with the top of the stone. You panned them. Sweet, dude. I've never done that. I really want to try mining and stuff.
Yeah.
Whoa, Lobo! Thank you so much for the prime. I really appreciate that, dude. How are you doing tonight, Lobo? Yeah, I've never panned or mined. I've always wanted to do that. Pantomime. Pantomime. That's actually how that word came around. Just a bunch of people mining. Doing the motions. Panning is way easier than mining. I feel like panning would feel really I don't know what's the word, not successful, but like, you know what I mean? Like, you're sitting there, you're panning, and then you gotta like kind of dig and look, and I think that'd be a lot of fun, actually. Then you just kind of get in the zone. Rewarding! There we go, that's the word, rewarding. I feel like it would just be very rewarding. They are both hard, but mining may be a little easier if you're digging from the right dirt. Look at this. Everyone's got way more experience than me. Tell me about your experiences, guys. What's the best stone you've ever found panning or sifting? Man, I gotta go pan. Also, if you have any questions about what I'm doing or how I'm doing it or anything like that, please feel free to ask. I love explaining what I'm doing, and I will drop what I'm doing and explain it because I love to teach. It's actually something I wanna pursue is starting a faceting club here in Minnesota and teach people the art of faceting gemstones and expand their gemstone knowledge and all that kind of stuff. You've only found little flecks when you went panning. You've only went once and found a bunch of quartz. Sweet. Ryan, you should try panning. You think you're probably in a good area, but the gold is tiny. Make it to Montana and you'll bring me with you. All right. You found a sapphire once. Oh, that's badass, dude. Oh, that's awesome. So when you're panning for something and you find the gemstones in like a stream or something like that, and not like in the mine, that is called an alluvial deposit. When you find it away from where the source is, that's called an alluvial deposit. Which means that like when the stone formed and it cracked and it got brought somewhere else due to magma or something like that, or like from blasting the mountains and stuff, or erosion, so it brings the minerals somewhere else. Whereas if you find it in the mine, that is an illuvial deposit, if I'm remembering my gemology correctly. Worst luck is finding fool's gold. You went gold panning. Did you find any gold wind? That is correct. Yes! You know how I remember the difference? Because it's alluvial and illuvial. I think of like, oh, it eludes me. Alluvial, elude. So I'm like, oh, it's eluding me, you know? Like, ooh, oh, I'm over here. You know, so that's how I remember the difference. Oh, that's awesome, man. See, I think that'd be a lot of fun too. Finding gold in your pan too. That'd be so. I'd be like, oh. And then I'd be like, I could fast at that. I come on stream, guys, we're fastening some 24 karat gold. Yeah, it is like eluding, but when you allude to something, you're, I don't know. I guess that's how I remember it. What up, Rem Dog? How are you doing tonight? Thanks for joining, dude. Yes, I'm really happy. You like him? There's no cameras that can see them. You should actually thank the Mr. Horologist for having his dad, old time jeweler, raid me. And that's how I found him. You were just watching his dad, yeah. He always understood alluvial as a result of water moving, placing it, and illuvial as happening over time by weathering. Photons. Oh, what is that? Guys, there's something really cool in the stone. There's something red. There's something red in the stone. You gotta look at this. Hold on, there's a hair. There's a hair. Okay, let me swipe your eyeball. Look at that, you see it? It was bought at a mineral show in Canada. It's like someone took a red Sharpie and like poked the inside of the stone. That's really cool. So alluvial is often you find far from the source in rivers or dried up rivers, where you find illuvial near the source, often weathered out down the hill or near it. It's dinosaur DNA. Yes, turns out it's amber. That's really cool. All right. All right, guys. Now we're gonna cut the next facet. So we're gonna go to 20 degrees. I told you, the Automod hates dinosaurs. Too many people have called me a dinosaur over the years. Thank you, Tim. All right, let's go. Alright, this has to go down pretty deep here. Man, this is a beast of a stone. This thing's huge. This is fascinating. Yeah, Badger. You know what's up. We have a big appetite for gemstones here. No one can figure out that corundum. I know some people are really jaded by puns, but man, they're just too good to pass up. It's a barrel of fun here. Our favorite dog is the Labradorite. Oh my gosh. Bottom of the barrel. I gotta make a list of these puns because I always forget the really good ones that we come up with. What are some other good ones, guys? I've been going through a chrysal phase. Garnet, don't do that. Then all my puns will look like real schist. Do people get Fusion? People get opaled by your puns? Oh, my dog just left now. Yeah, that was Penny. Penny's my retired racing greyhound, and her brother Tank. The jaded one was good. Thank you. You know, is anyone else here Amber Dextrous? Because I've been working on that. Alright, we're moving on to the next facets. These ones right here, 15 degrees. Alright, this one we won't have to take a lot off. Okay, more than that, Ryan. Why do we take for granted that we can only discuss gem puns? I'm sure we can rock some stones too. Let's get a little bolder. Oh, photons. I love it. I shall. Yes, Mega Double G. Oh wait, that's Mega Single G. Yeah, Mega. How you doing tonight, dude? Thanks for joining. All right, you know what? I'm going to skip these facets. I'm going to skip these corner ones. And now we're going to go to the table. We're going to cut the table right there. Table is the flat part on the top of the stone. So what we got to do is we got to turn this off. We got to go to 45 degrees. Oh, actually, before we do that, I gotta polish. What am I doing, Ryan? Alright, so before we do that, we gotta go 30 degrees. We gotta go back and high polish everything. How many facets do I have left? 1 trillion. Ha! Well, there's so many inclusion in the stone that if I make those tiny facets, nah, I'm gonna leave it how it is. Totally leaving it how it is. All right, so first we got to get all the water off of this wheel so it doesn't rust. It was brilliant. Ah, I get it. That pun was so transparent it had a window. Ha! Who did we crown pun king / queen? Oh my god, I love it. Yeah, what up, Mansoor 14 Gaming? How are you doing tonight, Mansoor? Welcome to the rough crowd. Thank you so much for the follow. Are you enjoying our pun? Our puns? We have enough punners to fill a pavilion. Oh, yes! For those of you that don't know, the pavilion is the bottom of the gemstone. All right, my polishing lap right here. Let's do it. So what this is, this lap has a diamond paste on it. The diamond paste is a 14,000 grit diamond paste. This is what's going to give our stone a nice mirror finish. So we're going to spread it around a little bit. Oh yeah, it's got some lube on it too. Our cat lube. Gonna start bopping people in their crowns. Yeah, cat loop. See, right here. I use it to block the blue light coming from my PC. Maybe with 100% real cat. I do not. I mean. I've never cut a diamond. Sibis, actually, Sibis would be more the one to ask. But you use similar equipment, just different laps that are more made to cut a diamond. Because if I use these laps, number one, it would destroy them. Number two, it would take forever to do it. What up, Smith? How are you doing tonight? Thanks for joining. No, it does not come from cats. It's a biodegradable lubricant. Okay, where are we at here? We're at 30 degrees. You need thicker, stronger laps and a higher powered motor. There we go. Thank you, Sibis. Sibis is also a gem cutter, and actually Sibis has more experience than I do. I've learned a lot from Sibis and others in chat. It's wonderful. You should never stop learning from people. Cats are biodegradable. Oh. That's a good point. That's a good point. That's a good cue-lit. No, that picture on there is the guy that makes the lube. That's his cat. Professor Ignatius. I would consider myself a professional gem cutter because I do have my own business cutting gems. I started out as a hobbyist, and now I'm a professional. Only took 12 years. I used to be an amateur. Have a great night, Felice. Thank you for hanging out, dude. Oh, it's gonna look nice, guys. So, because the inclusions or the cracks in the stone reach the surface, some of this diamond paste will get in there and it'll cause little black streaks. But honestly, it adds a little bit to the depth and it makes it kind of fun to look at. But we're not getting that very much on the top of the stone, so that's good. It's from its lube gland. Oh, man. All right, now we're going to 20 degrees. I get it, Suki. I get it. We're all scientists here. You know, the bell's on the collar. Duh. Oh, this is looking nice, guys. We still have that freckle. We'll call it the freckle. All right, the stone has a freckle. I like that little red spot in there. Yeah, same diff. What kind of minis do you paint, Badger? My buddy actually just got into a tabletop game called Frostgrave, which is actually a really fun mini game because it's not all. What the game focuses on is getting in, getting the treasure, and getting out. Not fighting each other. You actually don't get anything for fighting each other. Dungeons and Dragons minis? Yeah, man! Are you a DM or do you play? I'm always a DM, but that's because I love making worlds and I love seeing people play in my worlds. Forever DM. I know what that's like. I was gonna ask when the Marathon Twilight Imperium stream is gonna happen. Oh, can you see the game right there? Twilight Imperium, right there. You know, maybe my birthday. Though I feel like that'd be a kind of a boring stream for everyone. If I set up all my cameras and had my friends over and we did that. Which, by the way, my birthday stream in 2020 was a blast. We played a zombie survival RPG tabletop thing. That was a lot of fun. Yeah, I wonder what we should do for my birthday this year. Oh, I have the expansion too. Or not Mechatol Rex. It's yeah, it's just Rex. Final Days of the Empire. Really good. Have a great night, Windstar. Thank you so much for hanging out, man. I really appreciate it. All right, so we're at 15 degrees. Did I back that Kickstarter? No, not yet. I have not. I was actually going to ask my buddy about it, if he knows anything about it. Because he actually playtests board games and stuff. You're an Eclipse man? What's Eclipse? I mean, unless you're talking about like Edward and Jacob and Bella. You created a 36 monster and invited 16 people to come play at 20th level for your birthday last year. Yes! Dude, that's badass. Team Jacob, unsub. Dude. Okay, so I read all the books, and I've seen all the movies. Bella, the most annoying character ever. Jacob, just boring. Edward's where it's at, okay? Edward's actually got some dynamic to it. Big spaceship board game, alright. There's an old spaceship game that board game that I played that's out of print, and my dad has it. I'm just waiting for my dad to die so I can take it. It's called Starfarers of Catan. That is one of the best games because you build your spaceship as you play. It's a lot of fun. Is there a new edition of it? I might have to pick that up. Maybe I'll ask my friends for that for my birthday. Say, hey guys, I want this. What makes it better? Yeah, so what Starfarers of Catan is, guys, is you build a spaceship, and you can add boosters and attack or guns, and you can build the interior of your spaceship too. And you add different compartments to hold stuff, to produce stuff, all that good stuff. And you fly through space, and you have all these different encounters from a deck of cards. You have like a bunch of different cards, and you just travel through space, having encounters, and it's a lot of fun. The ships don't fall apart. I was about to ask that. I remember my ships just kept breaking. The cheap plastic. What up, Control? How are you doing tonight? Thanks for joining, man. I'm doing very well, thank you. You guys are so close to finishing the stone. I might stay up a little later here, just to finish it. Normally we end around this time, but I think we've got maybe another 30 minutes and we're done. If that. If you put the gemstone into a sonic cleaner, would it get the residue? Yes. Well, okay. So sometimes it will. Sometimes the crevice that it got into is just too thin or tight for anything like the ultrasonic cleaner to actually get in. Because it only gets in there, so it's almost like it's forced in via pressure when I'm polishing. So ultrasonic cleaner can sometimes get it out, sometimes not. Sometimes the stone can also come apart, like Sibis said. What up, Replicant? How are you doing tonight? Thanks for joining, man. Yes, we are almost done. Oh, is that what that means, Badger? I'm sorry, I'm really bad with Spanish. I only learned a few Spanish words when I worked at Subway back in the day. And I know like the very, very basic words. Is Buenos Nachos a good night? Is it me being an uncultured American? Actually, I took German in high school, so I know more German than anything else. You said good nachos. I love nachos. Man, I'm so bad. Or good nachos. Got him. Yeah, man. I love some good nachos before bed. Man, now I could go for some nachos. You just make nachos and you just put the cheese on so heavy that when you pick it up, it's just one giant nacho. Yeah, what up, old time jeweler? How you doing tonight? How was your stream, man? We've been watching your son, the horologist, too. Thank you so much for the raid. What up, raiders? I'm Ryan from 6K. I have facet gemstones. I take raw minerals such as these, and I turn them into beautiful finished pieces like sorry, let me put it on camera. Like this. I'm also a goldsmith, like old time jeweler. Yeah, what up, Sum? Oh, thank you so much, man. I really appreciate that. I'm also a goldsmith, like old time jeweler, not nearly as experienced or probably as good. However, I do make jewelry. Such as that. I faceted this amethyst and put it in there. This amethyst, or this design, is kind of based off of Avatar: The Last Airbender. I like to call this my firebender pendant. Because, you know, like the firebenders also can use electricity, so you got like that electric purple in there too. When I started learning how to facet gemstones as a hobby. By the way, tonight we're working on Imperial Topaz. We're almost done even. But when I started learning, I started with glass. So I got like a big chunk of glass, and I just broke it into a bunch of pieces. Because when you get a piece of rough like this, right? If you get a piece of rough like this, you're like, okay, now what? So the glass really helped me learn what designs to use based on the shape to get the biggest stone I could. Also, it taught me, because glass has a lot of bubbles in it, so I used the glass to kind of teach me how to avoid inclusions or use them to my advantage when faceting. Glass is also very cheap. And when I started learning, I was 20 years old, so I didn't have any money because I spent it all on this machine. So yeah, I just got like those little Mancala pieces, or like I said, big chunks, and just went from there. By the way, guys, right now what we're doing is we are high polishing these facets. We're giving them a nice mirror finish. This stone is provided to me by a commissioner. So it has a lot of inclusions in it, but it's really, really pretty and cool. There's even like a little red freckle inside the stone. You want to see it? I didn't even notice it until I started cutting it, and then I'm like, what's that in there? High polish, aka making it shiny. Yeah, come here. Look at that, you see that little red freckle in there? Isn't that cool? I don't think you can see it from this side. Nope, can't see it from that side. You can only see it from this side. Isn't that badass? I think that's so cool. Oh yeah, and let me show you the difference between a polished facet and an unpolished facet. Yeah, the imperfections are really cool. Probably dino DNA. That's what we were saying earlier. Yeah, Crystal. So also, check it out. Okay, so you see this corner here. This corner is unpolished. So you can see how it kind of looks, I don't know, cloudy. Whereas these ones are very shiny. They look scratchy, but they're not. Those are all the inclusions breaking the surface. But this one's not so shiny. So yeah, we're giving them a nice mirror finish here. We're using a 14,000 grit diamond paste to get this nice smooth finish. Yeah! So we actually have these corners left, and then the table. The table of a stone is the very top flat part. Yeah, what up, Just My C? How you doing tonight, dude? Thanks for joining. All right, 30 degrees. Thank you. Oh yeah, and right here is kind of like a rendering of what the stone looks like. Dull versus reflective, cloudy versus bling. Yes. I also design a lot of gemstones. I'm a big nerd, so I make a lot of gemstone designs based around anime, movies, TV. Thanks, Tim. Oh, wait, that's Sibis. Thanks, Sibis. Books, a lot of stuff like that. Like, I've got a big Marvel series that I made. I've got some Zelda stuff. I've got some Lord of the Rings stuff. Yeah. Oh, let me show you some crazy designs that someone else in the gem community made. Oh, man, you're going to lose your mind. Okay. We're going to finish these facets, and then I'll show you real quick, okay? Ooh. So when you're doing a high polish too, you gotta watch out because the polishing lap will also cut your facets down. So when you're cutting a stone, what you're looking for are for the hey, Just Jules, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the rough crowd, dude. How are you doing tonight, Jules? You're looking for the meat points. So what a meat point is, if you look here, you see how all these lines look like they all meet up and go the perfect same length? So whenever one meets another, whenever one facet meets another facet, that is called a meet point. And you want them to be sharp. You want the corners to be sharp on your meet points, and you want the tips to touch. Is what I like to say. That's what makes a good meet point, and that's what makes a good cut, and that adds value to your stone. Thank you so much for the follow, Some Renee 18. How you doing tonight, Renee? Welcome to the rough crowd. So that's where, when you're cutting with the cutting wheels, you use your polish lap to finish bringing it down to that meat point just a little bit. Do I have a Discord? I sure do. Thank you, Sibis. I am doing great, Jules. Thanks. And I'm glad you're doing well also. Yeah, man. Excuse me. I'd love to see any art or stones or rocks or gemstones, anything that you'd like to share. Feel free to join our Discord. We're a very friendly, inclusive community, and I do not ping everyone often. So hop on in, join us, show us what you want, and also check out what other people got. Thank you so much, Anonymous Cheerer! All night. Support all night from the Anonymous, from the Anon. All right, hop on over here. Come here. So, this is where the magic happens. This is where we design our gemstone. All right, and this is a rendering of what it kind of looks like too. So I want to show you some really crazy ones. So first I'll show you a few that I designed, and then I'll show you some that someone else designed that's way more talented than I am at this. So these are my Marvel. Yeah, what up, Mike of Boulder? Thank you so much for following. Welcome to the rough crowd. How you doing tonight, Mike? So this is Tony Stark's arc reactor. Like I said, I'm a big Marvel fan. I don't know the lore or anything like that. I just really like the movies. But yeah, Tony Stark's arc reactor. What else? We did Captain America's shield. There's Captain America's shield. Oh, thank you so much, Renee. Captain America's shield. What else? Oh, we did the Winter Soldier, because he also has a similar what do you call it, logo to Captain America. So this is his, just a little different. What else did we do? We did... This next one is Deadpool, Spider-Man, and Black Widow, all in one. Good, I'm glad you're doing tonight, Mike. There you go, Spider-Man, Black Widow with the hourglass, and Deadpool. What else did we do? I tried out the Green Lantern. Also, 2 Wolverines kissing. That's the Green Lantern. And then I did a bunch of the Infinity Stones. So, like, here's the Time Stone. You know, that Doctor Strange wears. I actually faceted this in a white topaz. You want to see it, guys? That is not it. Let me show you. So I made this pendant for my grandma. It's made out of silver with a giant white topaz. So I used the Time Stone cut that you just saw. So this topaz, I like to call it a glitter topaz because it's got so many bubbles in it. Yeah, thank you so much, Anonymous Cheerer. Thank you, dude. Really appreciate that. Yeah, so that's this stone. What else we got? I'll show you a couple more, okay? So we got, this one's the power stone. I wanted it to kind of look like it was warping, because, you know, too much power warps you. So I wanted to make that kind of cool. Now, I'm going to show you some designs that I did not make. Okay? Okay, hold on. I feel like there's one. Oh yeah, Star Wars. I made the Empire signet. The Empire, Star Wars Empire emblem. Yeah. This one turned out really good when I faceted it too. It looks really, really good. It's actually on my, it's on my Instagram if anyone wants to check it out. Yeah, what up, Grandma? How are you doing? Thank you so much for joining. I hope you are well. All right, so now I'm going to show you some that someone else made. Yeah, thank you so much, Just My C. Welcome to the rough crowd. I hope you're doing well tonight. So I can't open it up on stream. I can show you the rendering though, because this is actually a person that's selling these designs, and I bought them from them. So it wouldn't be fair for me to show how to cut them as well. Alright, so we got this one. Look at that. Is that not badass? I'm telling you, this person is super talented. I am having a great stream. Thanks for asking. So we got this one. It's a really cool sun. I'll show you two more and then we'll finish that table up, okay? We've got this one. This one is a sunflower. Isn't that cool looking? And then we've got... Do I have a Star Wars Imperial logo? I think that's what I did. Yeah, I do. I think I showed that one already. Oh, no. That was the Empire. Sorry. No, I do not. I have not made one of those. This is one right here that I'm actually working on. I'm working on cutting this one. Oh, wait till you see this, Jules. Yeah! Thank you so much, Anonymous! I'm actually working on faceting this stone right here in a garnet. Yeah! Let me show you the garnet. Oh my god, you guys are getting me all excited now. This is my side project. Isn't that gorgeous? So like I said, I did not design these. I actually bought these designs from a very, very talented person that does specifically only designs gemstones. All right, so here, check it out. Where's my loop at? All right, so I started faceting it on this garnet. Look at it. They cut a stone to test it out. That's it. They don't sell them. Yeah, thank you so much, Amphibious Sculpt. How you doing tonight, Amphibious? Welcome to the rough crowd. All right, let's open this back up. We're gonna finish up our table, and then I'll show you the rest of them while we wait for that to clean. All right. Let me just, oh my god, where are we at? Others, there it is. Rectangle, golden steps, tools, cutting assistant. Alright. I know, right? And I'm actually faceting it in a color change garnet. So the garnet changes from green to like a reddish, kind of like a reddish brown. But it's gonna look so good. I'm really excited. All right, so we're gonna cut the table now. The table on a stone is the very flat top of the stone. Probably why it's called the table. All right, so first things first, we gotta go to 45 degrees. You can always put the cleavage on my thanks, Cannon. So, that joke, stones have what you call cleavage planes. And when a stone, cleavage planes are defined as none, or perfect, and so like diamonds have what you call perfect cleavage. Yes, that is a term. Try it as a pickup line. It works. Go up to someone and be like, hey, you're like a diamond. You got perfect cleavage. It doesn't work, trust me. I've tried. But what it means is that if you hit the stone on the cleavage plane, it'll cleave off in a perfectly straight line, and real clean. Why did you get Rhonda? Is she better than Ron? Where are you? I'm using Ron. Rhonda is over here, and I got Rhonda so I could teach people, and also because it was a really good deal. Not diamond. I'm a diamond. I'm shiny like one too. All right, let's get nice and moist. We're gonna cut this table. So what this does is it sets the stone at a perfectly perpendicular to the lap. The lap is this wheel that's spinning. You're moist tonight. Yes. Also, if you guys have any questions that I haven't answered, please feel free to ask. I love explaining what I do. Exactly, Cloud. Where'd my loop? Where'd my loop go, guys? Found it. When did you make the decision to go bald and why? So I've always had a receding hairline, always, like even in high school. I've got hair everywhere else except for my head. My wife is a big fan of Vin Diesel and oh, who's that other guy from like Retired and Extremely Dangerous? Red. God, I love him. He's so good. Yeah, thank you, Anonymous Cheerer. Thank you so much. What's his name? Oh, I can't even think of it. Shoot. Well, anyway, she likes those guys. And so she's like, Ryan, you're losing your hair anyway. You should just go bald. And I'm like, no, not The Rock, but man, I love The Rock. God, that guy. I need to get The Rock over here and teach him how to facet. Can we start a thing? Can we petition The Rock to come after COVID and facet a gemstone on stream? No, he's an actor. He's the bald guy. No. Oh, Jason Statham's hot too. No, he was in Red and Red 2, and he's very calm. He's normally in action movies where he plays a real calm guy. He was in Looper. He was the dad in Looper. Teach how to faucet. Yes. No, oh my God, what's his name? Man, I can't remember. But anyway, so she was like, you should try it. I'm like, I don't know, man. So finally I just took the plunge, right? I went and got my head shaved, and then I came home and took a razor to it. Alright, we're gonna get all the water off of here. Bruce Willis! You know what's up, skeptic. Yeah, Bruce Willis. God, that's a man right there. Love him. Mummy 2 never happened. But so I did it, and then after I shaved my head, okay, I'm telling you this. I think everyone. Oh, was it Sibis? Oh, my bad. Look at that, we got 2 sculptors in here. Yeah, what up, Amphibious? Oh, you said it too, Amphibious. Oh my God, everyone said it and I just missed it. I'm so sorry. But everyone should go bald at least once in their life. Here's the reason. This is a part of your body that has never felt anything on it. Okay? As soon as I shaved my head bald, I wanted to touch everything to my head. I came out of the shower and I'm like, I can feel wind. I can feel air. Whoa. I'm not warm anymore. Like I actually am very cool now. And I'm not a very skinny person. And I live in Minnesota, so it's nice. Oh, thank you so much, Amphibious. I really appreciate that. And so I just wanted to feel everything. I went and grabbed our fuzzy blanket. I was like, whoa. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I went and grabbed, like my t-shirt, put that on. And, like, halfway through putting my shirt on, I was like, whoa. This is great. And then all of a sudden, I look over at the bed and I see our cat. And I'm like, come here, cat. Oh, yeah. So, like, you just want to touch everything to your head, okay? I'm sure it's similar, like, if you shave your legs and you've never shaved your legs before. On my head, I use, I've been really impressed with the Gillette, Fusion ones. The Mach 3s or whatever they're called. I tried one that was just like a razor, and you screw it in and then you do that. One blade is not enough if you want to get a nice shave. Yeah, and when I really want to make it shine like this, guys, I just turn this on and I just right on it. You know, that's just what you do. Oh man! All right, we're gonna add a little bit of lube. We're going to lube up here before we get going. This is going to be our final facet, guys. Then we're done. So we're going to spread out this lube. Too much lube is never fun. Oh yeah, I lost an eyebrow once too. So it was kind of like in my beginning life of shaving my head. And I use a razor, and so when you're shaving the front of your head, you go from front to back. And I accidentally overshot and just like it was like, so I finish up, accidentally hit it again, and I finish up, get out of the shower, dry off, and I look, I'm like, oh no, you can't tell I lost an eyebrow. Badger, if you think it does, do it up. And so then I go to work, okay? Now at this time I was the boss, I was the manager at work, right? So I get there and I'm walking around telling people what to do, you know, working with everyone. And all of a sudden my employees started when they came up to talk to me, they'd come up to me and go, "Hey Ryan, I have a question." And I just think that they were like being goofy because we're always goofy at work. And I'm like, "Yeah, what's up?" Blah blah blah. You know, they go away, and someone else would come up and be like, "Hey, so what do you want me to do next? I finished this. Yeah." And then eventually everyone started doing that, and I'm like, what is going on? So finally I'm like, all right, guys, we need to talk. So everyone like turned off what they were doing, and I'm like, all right, wait for everyone, you know, to come over, and everyone comes over, and they're all sitting there like this, staring at me, and I'm like, what's with the fingers? And they're all like, Ryan, you're missing something. And I'm like, yeah, obviously I'm missing something. I don't understand the fingers. They're like, no, you're missing something. And I'm like, you guys could see that? I looked in the mirror, looked fine. So they were making fun of me shaving off my eyebrow. And what was it? Oh yeah, then I started joking around like, maybe I should just shave both eyebrows off and just like use a Sharpie and just have some fun with it, right? Yeah, thank you so much again, Anonymous Tipper. Or Cheerer, why do I keep calling it Tip? Thanks, dude, I really appreciate that. So we started joking around, and I'm like, you know, why don't I just shave them off completely? Whoa, what up, Self-Esteem? Self-Esteem Machine with the raid. How you doing tonight, Self-Esteem? We're just finishing up our topaz. We're almost done. What up, Raiders? Yeah, what up, Queen? What up, Bink? Yeah, thanks so much for the follow, Bink. What are you working on tonight, Steamy? Yeah. We're just finishing up this Imperial Topaz. You guys showed up at the perfect time. We almost got it all. Oh yeah, portrait of what? Was it a pet? So yeah, we were talking about the time when I shaved off my eyebrow, when I was shaving my head. And so I was actually talking about it. I'm like, you know, why don't I just shave off both eyebrows? Then we can get fun with it, right? So like, I can put like, take a Sharpie and like draw a ramp here and a ramp here. And then just like have a monster truck jumping over or something like that, right? And whiskey, oh yeah. Or like maybe have like someone in a boat over here with a fishing pole fishing over here. You know, like you could do a lot of really fun stuff with that. I just gotta get all the scratches off this table, guy. Oh, my cat portrait's all the way upstairs on the other side of the house. I don't have it with me right now. But yes, Self-Esteem Machine does amazing watercolors. If you have not followed him, you should check him out. He's also an architect, and he painted my cat. And it was amazing. Alright, Steam. Shave one eyebrow and have the other one be a duck blind. Yeah, just have someone poking up over it. Oh my god. That's so good. But did he lube your cat? No, we couldn't find the lube that where it comes out. Oh, come on. We're almost there on this one. It's like a little more. We're so close to being done. Okay, if it's up there, we gotta bring it. Yep, we gotta bring it back this way. What is his record for almost? Yeah, when did I say almost done the most? I don't even know. This like little bit of the table is just not getting polished. We just gotta get it. We gotta get it. So if Chad went rogue, we could spam almost and break the counter. Alright, maybe I just gotta spread the lube out and the polish. We should spread this polish out a little bit, guys. Some would say lube facet raw. Yeah. Okay. Wait, are we good? Are we good? Oh, guys, I think I got it. Oh, let's check it. Yeah, guys. Guess what? We just finished our stone. We just finished. Yeah. Yeah. All right. All right. I'm gonna put this in. I'm gonna go put this in acetone real quick. So take a look at this for a moment. I'm gonna put this in acetone. Hold on. Yeah, thank you so much, Anonymous. Alright, so what I'm doing is I'm heating this up. Sorry, it's on the other side of the room, so that's why I can't show it. But I'm heating it up so that the super glue gets brittle and lets go of the stone. And then we can put in the acetone and hope that all of the glue gets off in a timely manner. Okay. See if I can get all this glue off here before we put it in. Sweet. Alright, came off pretty nice. So I'm gonna go ahead and put in the acetone real quick. We'll show some designs, and then we'll check out the stone. Alright, let's look at some cool stuff, shall we? Thanks guys for your patience. Yeah, this is a white topaz. Topaz comes in a bunch of different colors, actually. It's really cool. Alright. Alright, so you guys want to see some cool stuff from that guy that I bought the designs from? Alright, so the last one I showed you was this one. Oh, sorry, Steamy! Steamy, put it in the Discord, man. You should probably be a VIP in the channel. Yep, these are actually from Viet Gems. So I can facet them now. Alright, and the next one is... a 3-leaf clover. Oh yeah! Next one is a 4-leaf clover. Wrong camera. Oh yeah. I love the 4-leaf one. I'm gonna have to cut that. And this one. Oh my god, I cannot wait to facet this one. This one is called Lucifer's Flower. Look at that. That looks so cool, doesn't it? Oh, I think that's so pretty. Alright, let me check on the stone. A little more. Just a little more. It may take forever. I wonder how many facets is it. Let's look. It's 89 facets, actually. That wouldn't take too bad. That's not too long. The one I showed earlier is 247 facets. We've got our snowflake. However, this one actually looks way better in zircon. As a zircon, this is really good. I know, isn't that beautiful? Oh, I love this one a lot. Alright, I'm gonna show you one more and then I think the stone's ready. This one is called Bedtime. Zircon can be expensive. Look at that one. Isn't that one sweet? boy, sir. Yeah, isn't that badass, dude? All right. Oh, this looks good. This looks freaking good. Even though there's inclusions in there, this looks so good. All these designs, 20 of them took 3 months, he said. All right, come over here. I'm gonna show you guys the final product. Okay. And my dog is begging to go outside. Hold on. Okay, here we go. Dude, that turned out really good. Yeah. Yeah, look at that. You could totally see that red spot. Dude, thank you so much, Anon. All right, I'm going to let my dog out real quick, and then we'll raid someone, all right? Can you go back here? Alright, guys. Yeah, I left that girdle thick to give it a little more stability. Well, you know what, Bink? I do commissions. If anyone's interested, hop over to my website, ryan56k.com. I have no idea what she's going to say. I think she's going to go to the cute jeweler and have her make something. Alright, guys. Let's find someone to raid. Raid. Oh, here we go. Let's just go straight to the horologist. Why not? By the way, I want to thank everyone so much for your generosity tonight in cheering, subscribing, and donating your time in watching and hanging out. I really appreciate it. Thank you for all the support. And I stream every Friday, Sunday, and Tuesday at 7 p.m. Central. And I look forward to seeing you this Friday. This Friday, we're going to be doing some wire wrapping and giving away a wire wrap piece at the end. So we're giving away free stuff. Alright, guys, other than that, be peaceful to one another. Try to use less plastic, save the earth. I'm not going to be able to hang out with horologists because I got to go to bed. So please tell them what we were up to and let's show them a warm welcome. Alright, guys, have a good night. Bye.